Last 3 words. You're right. That's how you go off of. I just messed you up completely, bro. You're like, what did you just say? I don't know how to go off of that. Anyway, bottom left-hand side, we have Root TT1 top rate. Oh my god, CatZ! What are you doing?
What? CatZ is 6 pooling. 7 pooling?
What a
6
monster.
pooling? He's 6 pooling.
What a monster.
CatZ is 6 pooling.
This is a monster build.
This is literally the worst map in the world for this build. And TT1 is like 9 scouted. He went 9 pylon scout.
Dude, no doubt. I mean, that's absolutely standard. You always pylon scout on Daybreak because you don't want your opponents getting that filthy 15 hatch. How dare you, Zerx?
Nor do you want them getting away with a filthy 6 or 7 pool.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, what is CatZ going to do? It's been scouted. My prediction, Andre, is that he
still makes Zerglings?
Still makes Zerglings.
Yeah. That was my prediction, too. TT1 probably not going to defend his forge. Now, he needs to put down this forge over here just to have it down. The normal transition after this is to actually put up a pylon somewhere in your mineral line and then throw down a cannon.
Pylon needs to be starting like
no,
TT1, you're playing with fire, my friend.
He's going to try to defend this area.
He's going to wall,
yeah,
but you can't actually wall it. Maybe he could go gateway, and then a cannon, or gateway, cannon, and then a gateway below the pylon. Oh, is that going to be a full wall?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Actually, he's just going to pull all of his probes, except for 2.
Yep. Nope, 4.
Which also looks like it might work.
Yeah. All he has to do is just wait off until the ramp is actually secured.
Now, he is still losing a ton of mining time. If we can see the income tab, we see CatZ is absolutely crushing TT1 in the income tab just at the moment. 400 minerals per minute to about 80. And TT1 is going to be forced to commit more probes to this ramp. And
I actually like this defense. You don't like it?
I'm not sure that I do.
Because he retains his pylon and his forge, which is really valuable. And then off of this, he can actually just throw down a cybernetics core and play it standard. And
but
yes,
he's also committing 6 workers to just blocking all of this, and that means he's mining with 10 against 13. So he's actually mining less. He has sent some guys back to it. So
exactly, like these are he just needs zealots out, and then he'll be fine, right? But from here, I really think he just throws down a cybernetics core. It's fine. Oh my goodness.
Paulo sneaks in with 3 Zerglings. Now that is enough to be annoying, absolutely. So we'll see how TT1 deals with it from here. So far, so good, though.
Yep. As soon as the first zealot comes out, it's actually really difficult to do any damage with these 3 Zerglings. You have to be a superhero, actually.
But look at the income
CatZ is a superhero. Ooh, one probe.
Oh, and he does get a probe. That's just amazing.
Shot.
And it's already 20 drones to 18 probes, and CatZ can drop his hatchery now.
And I really think you should do some sort of gateway opening directly after this. I mean, there's no reason not to. And go for like a gateway expand. But it looks like TT1 is just going to happily put down his Nexus and try to just extend his lead in economy.
Well done there by CatZ, who is... Man, TT1 is playing so fast right now. 300 APM for the Protoss player. CatZ. Not really microing his
we're
lane.
going to have a Spinecrawler rush. Oh my god, we're going to have a Spinecrawler rush. Is it?
Oh my... No.
It has.
What?
Yes.
What?
It's a Spinecrawler rush.
How? Oh.
He's going to drop a hatchery.
He's going to drop a hatch, cancel
put a creep
drop
tumor.
a creep tumor, and make Spinecrawlers.
Oh, baby.
Oh, CatZ.
Oh, baby.
Now, it is going to take this queen about 6 minutes to cross the map, so...
No, he already has it. Look.
What?
How did you not see that?
He's bringing another queen, though.
Yeah, man.
What?
Double queen action. You underestimate that power.
I actually don't have words.
You actually underestimate
right
that power.
now, I don't have words, and does TT1... Now he sees...
How do you deal with this?
I don't think that there's an answer to that question. There's no cyber core.
Okay, so I just put up a crap load of cannons. That's it. You just put up a crap load of
Yeah, but
cannons.
you need them in front. Otherwise, you're going to lose the cyber core, you're going to lose the forge, you're going to lose all of that.
Yeah, very true. And there's
he's going to lose his cyber core. I mean, now a gateway or warp gate.
Now you do need to put on a ton of cannons because what's going to happen is you make 6, 7, 8 spine crawlers, and then your Zerglings are going to tank the damage, and the spine crawlers can actually move up. So you need a ton of them if you want to actually win against this. The first Stalker is out. That'll help quite a bit, but I don't know. I think he needs more cannons. Ben, I think he needs more cannons.
I think you're right, Andre. Lings are going to be a nice deterrent here, forcing that Stalker back. That is a lot of spine crawlers in production, 8 of them. Income tab shows us a massive lead for TT1. Obviously, if he holds this, he wins the game. But is it going to be a possible defense? There's only 2 cannons there, and if CatZ can break the front, he can just run into the main.
Yes.
Now, one thing that I would love to see TT1 do is fully wall the top of the ramp. That way, when CatZ commits to the run-by, he gets those units stuck, and those cannons are going to get a lot of extra kills.
I mean, this will be a pretty permanent contain, though, so that's a big problem. But here we go, the big move up, and he's not actually going to go in range of those cannons just yet. There he goes, actually. 4 of them are going to swoop forward.
Oh, he's just going to go for it?
And the Zerglings are actually going to tank the damage in the beginning. That's exactly what I was saying before. Until the spine crawlers actually plop down. Look at that.
Beautiful transfusion there by CatZ. He's going to keep that spine crawler alive. And TT1 is in some substantial trouble. I don't think it's just the Nexus, Gretor.
You think he's dead?
I think he might very well be dead. Spine crawler, or Overlord is spotting for the high ground. This is
Stargate. Yes,
brilliant execution. Stargate is there, but there's 2 queens, so you can't just do it with 1 Void Ray.
Correct. But it will help because if you get Stargates up, Void Ray and Phoenixes actually work out really, really nicely, obviously. And it's 1 base against 1 base. He does need to salvage some of these probes, actually a ton of these probes. Stop probe production completely, TT1.
This is just beautiful execution by CatZ. Leapfrogging in these spine crawlers forward. Lings are going to go clean up everything in that natural.
Wow, look at how fast the probes die too. That's why you need like literally 10 cannons. If you know your opponent's doing this, get just so many cannons that your opponent can't do something like this.
Yeah, I mean, you're already ahead. If you invest as much in cannons as he does in spines, you win.
That's exactly right.
But now all CatZ is going to do is just cover, like he's going to put the spines all along that little bottom half. And the Overlords will spot. He's going to break right up that ramp.
Yeah, and the Queens obviously having that... oh my god, there's actually a slit open! Oh no! And the Zerglings are able to get through. Void Ray is going to come out. That's going to help quite substantially. And look at that, the 1 Queen dies. He actually targeted that down. Very nicely played. Now the 1 Void Ray actually can remove everything right here. He can target down the Queen, and all the spine crawlers are actually dead. My god, Bitter.
Yeah, he might actually stabilize.
But remember, he can't expand. He needs a robot. Oh man, so
he can never actually take his natural.
He can't, no. Oh, he's going to run away. Tell me he runs away with all these spin colors.
That would be hilarious. They all waddle across the map. But there's no more queens coming across. There are a couple of drones, though, and there's an Evo chamber up, Andre. You know what that means?
Yes, spore crawlers. That's what you're referring to, right?
Of course. And that also is going to make it a lot harder for an observer to come out and clear up the natural. So what TT1 has to do now is all in off of 1 base.
Yeah, well, he can actually play this macro. Crazy enough as it sounds. He can because his opponent hasn't really taken an expansion. And if you supplement with Phoenixes, you should theoretically be able to just stop your opponent from taking any further expansions. Because you just don't have the... Well, technically you could have the ability to, but I feel it's hard to get that many spore crawlers to defend against 2 different locations when you have no mobile defense.
No, as much as I hate to say it, Andre, TT1 is dead. He can't
get a probe out. So?
He can't. There's nothing he can do. There's no coming down that ramp. He's got to make like 3 warp ends of units to get down the ramp. Maybe not 3, but he's got to have a big rotation of units just to bust down the ramp.
I think
Void Rays are going to go across, and what are they going to achieve?
They're going to deny the natural. I think he's actually ahead.
They're not going to deny the natural. There's a spore up in the main. It can walk down there. There's a queen there.
There's 2 Void Rays.
There's 2 more spores about to be built.
I think TT1 is like massively ahead.
No, there's actually no way. This is an impossible situation for TT1. But CatZ needs to do it right. He needs to bring his queen down. And here she comes.
Finally, but it's 2. It's 3. I don't think CatZ is going to be able to hold this. Denies the natural. And think, if there were Phoenixes, man.
We'll see. A lot of spores are going up right now, and the queens will be able to dance with these Void Rays a little bit. Actually, you're right. That hatch is going to fall.
Because, like, think of how many
CatZ
spores you need.
misplayed that, man. That shouldn't have happened. He could have had spores in position. He had 2 completed spores. There was no need for that.
But you still need, what, like 3 spores just to cover a hatchery, right?
Oh, and a probe gets out. That is the big mistake. The probe sneaking out is the problem. I don't think CatZ saw that. And if a probe goes up on the other side of the map, then TT1 can go all in with gateways and void rays. This probe is a huge deal.
And remember, he had so many probes left over. Looking at his base. Actually, no. I'm sorry. He has just about the maximum amount. He looks like he's going to try to bust down here, actually. He has so many void rays. Units tab shows 4 void rays right now. He can actually pick off one of the spine crawlers, so he has a lot of strength. And look at this, powering up on the Stargate. This is not a mistake. He's looking to retain his charges. That's why he's just going back and forth. And now,
oh! Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely awesome. No transfuse. That's going to make this a much easier bust. Spores will go down very quickly.
Yes, sir.
TT1 has managed to get down the ramp. He's also going to double expand, it looks like. He's not going to all in. He's going to take bases.
I mean, I'm sure he's going to pressure on top of that, but yeah, TT1, he's looking great, man. And I like his decision. Look, he even has the robotics facility, so he can actually do whatever he wants. Yep, there's the first observer.
Infestors are coming out for CatZ, so his follow-up to this is going to be some of that infestor play.
I love this about CatZ. He always does this, but unfortunately for him, there is 2 cannons right above the main. And they can obviously pose a pretty big threat.
But there are 0 cannons in this third base.
Ooh. Observer was so close.
All CatZ is
oh my God,
do
CatZ.
is allow this Nexus to finish, and then he'll kill it.
Be careful, CatZ.
But defending his natural is going to be the really, really hard thing. Look at all these zealots and stalkers. Who actually, I think you're right. TT1 has put himself in a pretty good
my
position.
gosh, look at how many. Oh, the probes lined up for him. So unfortunate. He was able to chain fungal pretty easily, but there it is. The scroll click.
Still going to mostly die.
And there's the big attack in front. Now there are infestors that have not thrown out anything yet. So many spore crawlers are up. Great fungal growth, actually, taking out one of the void rays.
Nice use from transfusion as well. And these queens are going to try to make something happen here. Burrow going down, needs some more transfuse. But I don't think we're going to get it. And looks like, well, we've got 18 lings in production.
Ooh, missed force field.
These spores are being heroes, and with infested Terrans and Zerglings coming, CatZ may defend this yet.
Yeah, actually, really impressive defense from CatZ, and these Zerglings are just going to clean everything up, and there it is.
And this crazy game will continue. Now that Nexus did not die, Andre.
No,
every probe died.
100 hit points left. That's crazy too. 2 more are going to pop out here.
13 kills on those 2 infestors, and I think these 2 might, they will actually take out the Nexus. So no expansion for TT1.
Unfortunate for him. And just like that, TT1 is behind.
Yep.
Was in a great position. There it is, GG, CatZ.
CatZ does it,
wow.
Takes out the King. CatZ now holds the gauntlet. So after 6 games, TT1 takes 4 wins, takes $300, but CatZ is the one with some wonkiness. People tried to play standard against TT1, and it didn't go so well.
You got to play not standard.
You have to play CatZ standard.
You have to play call standard.
Root standard.
Or actually root standard. Wow. You have to play root standard.
All right, folks, the next opponent for CatZ is going to be Caliber Light.
Yes.
Caliber Light going to be the next guy to play. We're going to kick it to a very short commercial, and when we return, more StarCraft 2 from the North American Star League.